Hey, what's up? What's up? So, Throwback Thursday. We got to chime in. I'm here. This place I was talking about. Remember, if you watch my couple a video a while back, I talked about this place and said they were closed, but they're actually open. You can see the cars here. But doing a little networking. But 1992, Throwback Thursday, 1992. For those that don't remember, or you're too young to remember, there was a man named Rodney King, and he got stopped in Los Angeles by 4 police officers, and he was beaten, and it was all caught on video. And so I happened to be in California at the time, in LA at the time, and some of the local people, some of the gang members, and some of the people that lived in the neighborhood I lived in were talking about it and said that if those police got off, they were going to burn the city to the ground. And so they attempted to do that, but they did it. And, they were looting. National Guard was called in. They had store owners on their roofs with guns. It was a mess. And aftermath, for a while, things were cleaned up. They had certain programs for kids, for the youth. And, they should try to build up and bridge the gap between the police and the citizens. But fast forward till now, George Floyd, and before George Floyd, we had numerous of young black men that were killed by the police. So not just to mention George Floyd, this is just the wave now. But fast forward to George Floyd, and now they're rioting, and looting in the city now there. So a lot of people are saying, what are the answers? Should we hold our vote? Should we pick up arms and fight the government? What should we do? What are the answers? And so I want to put my 2 cents in, chime in, and say that, regardless, we as men, black men, we're the most hated, most feared. We need to actually start loving on each other. Loving on each other, lifting each other up, building each other up, and doing what we can to uplift one another instead of trying to tear each other down. Now we know it wasn't us that started this, but we can control this now. We control our fate now in 2020. So that's the first thing that I think we should do, is start loving one another, because, like I said, they don't respect us. And the only way they don't respect us is if we start to invest in our communities, hold some of these pastors, these leaders in our communities responsible for what's going on, and build up our area where we live at, and control our dollars. Because that's the only thing this country understands is built on is money. So, we don't own anything. Other groups come here, and if you go to certain spots here, even here in Florida, I know it was there in California, they had it back then, but I don't know what happened to the Crenshaw district. But anyway, if you go to certain parts of here in Florida, they have Latin America and different spots where you can go, and you can tell it's a ethnic group of people, certain ethnic group of people that own that's running that area. So, and we don't own that. So that's the first thing we should do, is first we should start loving on one another, and the second is we need to start controlling our dollars. And until then, you can protest, you can march, sing "We Shall Overcome" all you want to, but I'm not talking about you individually. I know a lot of my friends and family members are doing well, and they say, hell, my kids, my people are doing fine. But until we collectively as a group start to prosper and control our dollars, then our fate is going to continue to be the same. This is my 2 cents. So that's Gun's tip. It's hot. But we need to, like I said, learn to control our dollars, build up our communities where we live at, love on one another, That's the only thing that's gonna change. Us singing Kumbaya and picking up arms definitely can't win against the government. But you're gonna lose. So let's start to love on one another, especially as black men. Start loving one another. Build up our communities. Pull our resources together and see if we can change things. So that's Guns Tip. You be safe. You be blessed. I'm out.